King Cobra versus Rattlesnake. Who would win a fierce fight between these two snakes? King cobras and rattlesnakes are both dangerous and effective predators. Both snakes may inflict lethal bites on people, but their venom is different. Although the snake's bites are comparable in terms of danger, there are some important differences between them. The king cobra, Ophiophagus hanna, is a snake known for being the largest within the group of venomous snakes. It is the only species in the genus Ophiophagus which is part of the family Elapidae. The king cobra snake is also perhaps the most dangerous snake in the world where humans are concerned. Rattlesnakes are a type of snake that can be found on both the North and South American continents. They are distinguished by the presence of a keratin-based rattle near the tip of their tail. A rattlesnake's tail shakes when the animal is startled or when they are trying to warn potential threats to stay away from them. Size and description. The normal size of a king cobra is 10 to 12 feet, 3 to 3.6 meters. However, it can grow to be 18 feet, 5.4 meters. A grown king cobra might be yellow, green, brown, or black. They typically have yellowish or white crossbars or chevrons as well. The belly can be solid color or decorated with bars. The throat is a pale yellow or cream tone. The juveniles are jet black, with yellow or white crossbars on the body and tail, and 4 similar crossbars on the head. The king cobra is a powerful and aggressive snake, and its size and length give it an intimidating look. The lethal fangs of the king cobra are over 0.5 inches, 8 to 10 millimeters long. They must be short since they are attached to the upper jaw. They would penetrate the floor of its mouth if they were longer. Angled back into the snake's mouth, the fangs help push the prey on its path to the stomach. The rattle at the tip of their tail gives rattlesnakes their name. It makes a buzzing or rattling sound when it vibrates. Most rattlesnakes are light brown or grey, although certain species can be brightly colored. Adults are usually 1.5 to 8.5 feet, 0.45 to 2.6 meters. Rattlesnake fangs are connected to their venom ducts and are carved in shape. Their fangs are continuously produced, which means there are always new fangs growing in behind their existing fangs so that they can be used as soon as the old fangs are shed. Each eye and nostril of a rattlesnake has a heat-receptive pit. This pit helps them in their hunt for prey. They have a type of heat vision that allows them to find prey in the dark. Range and habitat. King cobras live in parts of Southeast Asia, southern China, and India. Their habitat includes forests, bamboo thickets, streams, and swamps. These snakes live in a warm, humid climate. They spend the majority of their time in trees where they blend with the lush, leaf-filled branches. They will sometimes hang from a tree branch to catch another snake. Occasionally, king cobras will descend from the branches to hunt for prey on the forest floor. They may travel to close waterways in search of food. These reptiles can swim reasonably well and have been observed moving through the water. When the weather cools off in late fall and winter, king cobras migrate to dens to stay warm. They come back out in the springtime. There is a wide variety of rattlesnake species spread across North, Central, and South America. Many different species live in the southwest United States and into Mexico. The different species of these snakes live in many different types of habitats. When we say many different habitats, we mean many different habitats. These snakes inhabit the driest deserts and the wettest swamps, but they also live in meadows, sand dunes, forests, marshes, prairies, and more. The vast majority of species prefer habitats with plenty of rocky areas for them to hide. Food habits and hunting. Although the king cobra is a very venomous snake, It prefers to flee until provoked. Throughout its entire range from India to Indonesia, the king cobra causes fewer than 5 human deaths a year, about 1/5 as many as caused by rattlers in North America. When in a threat display, these snakes may raise the anterior half of their bodies 3 to 4 feet, 1 to 1.2 meters off the ground, and are able to follow their prey for long distances. After the bite, neurotoxins stun the prey's nervous system, especially the impulses for breathing. Other toxins start digesting the paralyzed victim. The king cobra mostly feeds on cold-blooded creatures, mainly snakes. Some snakes adopt an exclusive diet of a particular species and will refuse any other. The king cobra primarily consumes larger, harmless snakes such as Asian rat snakes, damans, and pythons. Venomous Indian cobras, kraits, and even small king cobras may be eaten by them. Rattlesnakes primarily consume rodents, but they may also consume insects and other reptiles. Rattlesnakes are pit vipers, which means they have heat-sensing organs in pits near their eyes. These pits allow them to see prey's heat signature. Because its prey is warmer than the surrounding environment, the snake can strike properly, even in complete darkness. Rattlesnakes wait for a small creature to approach, then strike the unwary animal with their deadly fangs. This method of hunting is known as ambush predation. Because it possesses specialized Jacobson's organs, which give it a heightened sense of smell to identify prey, the rattlesnake knows when to lie low. Because these organs are positioned on the roof of the mouth, many people believe snakes smell with their tongues. The snakes, on the other hand, pick up fragrance particles on their tongue and deposit them on Jacobson's organs. A rattlesnake's meal lasts much longer than a human's. An adult rattlesnake only has to eat once every 2 weeks. Behavior. King cobra are solitary species that only interact with one another to mate. While they do not spend the rest of the year with their mates, they will occasionally reproduce with the same individual the next year. They are diurnal since they are mostly active during the day. Unlike other snakes, king cobras are occasionally active at night, though this is rare. Rattlesnakes' behavior varies depending on the species and region in which they reside. Most are nocturnal and solitary. They mainly hunt and live alone during the day. In locations where it is extremely hot, however, some species hunt at night and rest in the shade during the day. Even though they do not usually mix with other snakes, some rattlesnakes hibernate in the same den. What would happen if a king cobra met a rattlesnake and they had to fight? Who would win? Rattlesnakes and king cobras are fascinating creatures that have adapted to their surroundings in various ways. Though they may look similar, each species has unique characteristics and behavior patterns that make them special, which we can't disagree with. A rattlesnake is significantly faster than any cobra. The venom of a king cobra is far more lethal than that of a rattlesnake. King cobras are known to be immune to cobra venom. It's possible that they're immune to rattlesnake venom. They hunt on Malabar pit vipers, which, like rattlesnakes, have a far faster strike speed than the king cobra. King cobras succeed due to either immunity or greater technique. In any case, their performance against Malabar pit vipers suggests that they will likely succeed against rattlesnakes as well. A king snake is a snake that consumes other snakes on a regular basis. Thus, the scientific term for king cobras literally translates to snake eater. The king cobra would rapidly kill and eat the rattlesnake. The venom of the king cobra is neurotoxic, while the venom of the rattlesnake is hemotoxic. Because neurotoxic venom attacks the nervous system directly, it is faster than hemotoxic venom. Rattlesnakes' prey are some lizards and rodents, so he is expert in attacking such type of preys. But King Cobra has expertise in killing all other snakes. It doesn't matter whether it's a huge eastern diamondback rattler or a small but deadly tiger rattlesnake. A rattlesnake has little chance against a King Cobra in this epic battle. Rattlesnakes are food for practically everything larger, including king snakes and indigo snakes, which are both native to rattlesnake habitats.